Welcome to the second official SellerMagnet tutorial. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the Repricer. I will walk you through the strategies SellerMagnet supports, explain exactly how they function, and guide you through setting up your very first Repricer. To begin, navigate to the Repricer page by clicking Repricer in the left-hand menu. This will redirect you to the main overview dashboard. Here, you have a complete snapshot of your activity. You can see a graph displaying the total number of repricers you are running. This is split into brand repricers and private label repricers. You can also see your running repricers, and if successful, they will be listed under Buy Box Secured, for example, when running specific buy box strategies. Before we create our first repricer, it is important that you have watched the initial setup videos. Ensure that your cost of goods and shipping rules are fully applied, especially if you're an FBM seller. If not, navigate to the Products tab to see your inventory. Today, we will configure a repricer for this specific ASIN. You could search by name or ASIN, but as you can see, we already selected our batch with the average cost of goods in the previous tutorial. This is crucial, as the repricer will automatically apply your selected batch and shipping rules to this item. Since we haven't created a specific shipping rule yet, the system gives us a notice. However, you can configure this manually during creation or adjust it afterwards. Once your cost of goods and shipping rules are accurate, you're ready to create your first repricer. To do this, click the Add New button on the right. This opens a pop-up window where you can select your product. In our case, we want a specific item, so you can search for it right here using the ASIN. You will see the product listed across different marketplaces. Since repricers are marketplace specific, we'll select the German listing for this example. The system will now load all relevant product details. At the top, you will see a summary including your current price, stock level, and the minimum price, which I will explain in a moment, as it adjusts dynamically based on your inputs. You can also see the maximum price, the current buy box price, the number of new offers, and total competitors. Scroll down to the settings. First, ensure the Repricer Active toggle is switched on. Directly below is the most critical setting, the strategy selection. First, we have lowest price. As the name suggests, this strategy scans the listing and, depending on the competition, adjusts your offer to ensure it is always the lowest price available. This depends heavily on your specific use case, but it can be very effective for liquidation scenarios. Next is the buy box strategy, which is likely the most popular option. This is a dynamic strategy that learns while it runs. It automatically analyzes all competitors on the listing. This is essential if you're selling high competition products, where prices fluctuate frequently due to competitors using their own repricers. SellerMagnet monitors the listing 24/7 in real time. When a change occurs, it adapts instantly to secure the buy box in the fastest, most efficient way possible. A powerful feature here is the dynamic repricer increase. Once the system understands your competitors, it will dynamically raise your price when possible to maximize your margins. Next, we have the position strategy. This allows you to target a specific index on the listing. For example, if you always want to be the second lowest offer, you would select Position and set your desired rank below. The system will load the relevant dynamic fields based on this selection. Then there is the Same Price strategy. Here you can input a specific competitor seller ID. Note that it must be the seller ID, not the name. The system will monitor that specific seller and match their price exactly. You can even configure a subtraction amount. For example, if you want to track a competitor but always stay a specific amount lower than them, you can automate that here. This is very useful for specific competitive edge cases. The final options are designed for brand owners and private label sellers. BrandGuard. BrandGuard protects your brand equity by ensuring no other competitor drives the price down drastically. You can configure settings for sales velocity and inventory holds. Based on this, The system will dynamically increase the price, for example, if you're running low on stock. For more detailed information, you can always refer to our written guides, which cover every setting in depth. Today, we will focus on the buy box strategy, as it is the most common use case for competitive Amazon selling. Once selected, look below. As said in our batch, the purchase price is pre-filled, in this case, €8. Below that is the shipping cost option. Please note, you can only edit this if you are an FBM seller. For FBA sellers, this is grayed out because fulfillment fees are calculated automatically. Next to it, the VAT rate is calculated based on the marketplace and your settings. However, you can manually adjust any of these fields if you have a specific scenario that requires a custom setup. The fee percentage is fetched directly from Amazon based on the product category and is automatically included in the profit calculation. The minimum and maximum margins are set to default values, but you should adjust these to fit your profitability goals. For example, if we require a minimum margin of 20%, you will see that the minimum and maximum price fields automatically update. These price limits are the boundaries for the repricer. It will never price your item below the minimum or above the maximum. If market conditions push the price outside these limits, you will receive a notification. Always ensure these are manually adjusted to allow the repricer enough room to work. Finally, you have the option to set an expiry date for this configuration. That covers the settings. On the right side, you see the price breakdown overview. This reflects all your set prices, fees, and calculations at a glance. You can see the total minimum and maximum prices, along with the resulting margins, showing you exactly how much profit you will make in the worst and best case scenarios. At the top of this window, there is a Recommendations tab. This displays pricing suggestions fetched directly from Amazon, giving you insight into what Amazon suggests for your listing right now. Below that, you can see data regarding the number of competitors and the current sales rank. Next to that is the Analysis tab, providing further historical data.
The final tab is the Analysis tab. Clicking here reveals your sales and price history overview at the top. Here you can track your recent sales and view your average net sales volume. Below this, you will find the Analysis section. This displays your own price history over the last weeks and months, as well as all current offers on the listing. You can also view your buy box share. In this example, because there is no active competition, no data is currently displayed. However, on high competition listings, this graph will show exactly how often you secure the buy box, as well as which sellers you are sharing it with, broken down by percentage. At the bottom, you will see the complete price history for the listing. This provides a clear overview to help you refine your settings. Once you're satisfied with your configuration, simply click Create. The page will automatically refresh. Your new repricer will appear in the list. It may initially appear under Running Unsuccessful while it initializes. You can monitor its status directly from this dashboard. You also have the option to refresh and pull the latest status logs. If you need to make adjustments, simply click the Manage button. Here, you can access a history of all price changes, showing exactly when updates occurred and what actions the repricer took. Now, you can just let it run. The system will handle everything automatically in the background. If you run out of stock, or if a price threshold is reached, you will receive a notification. It is good practice to log in frequently to ensure your repricers are performing as expected. For sellers managing a large inventory, we also offer a bulk import feature. Using a CSV file, you can import settings for multiple products at once. If you need to adjust thresholds or margins for unsuccessful repricers, simply export them, edit the file, and import it back to update them in bulk. I hope this tutorial has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or reach out to us directly. You can schedule a call, access our written guides for more details, or contact our support team directly. Thank you for watching.